Hello and congratulations on selecting TaxiRadar as your credit card payment services program. This Quickstart video will describe the basic use of the TaxiRadar program and teach you how to collect both cash and credit card fares from your passengers. TaxiRadar is simple and easy to use, and you will find that you are already familiar with most of its steps. Let's get started. When you begin your shift, you must first log into TaxiRadar. Remember that you only need to do this step once. When you have logged in, you will remain logged in all day until you exit the program. The login screen, pictured at left in this video, contains your name, taxi cab company, and car number. However, all of this information should be filled out automatically. The only information you have to fill in is your authentication code, which you should have received when your TaxiRadar system was installed. If you ever forget it, call USA Motors and they can reset it in minutes. Once you have entered your authentication code, simply wait for TaxiRadar to wirelessly connect to your taxi's meter. The taxi meter picture at the bottom of your TaxiRadar screen will tell you whether you are connected or not. When you first log into the TaxiRadar program, the picture will have a red line cutting diagonally across it. Wait a moment, and as soon as your program is connected to your meter, this red diagonal line will disappear. Finally, insert your Genius mobile credit card reader into your tablet or smartphone. Your Genius mobile credit card reader can be attached to your tablet or phone all day, and it does not need to be removed in between rides. Once you've logged into the TaxiRadar program on your tablet or smartphone, that's it. You don't need to worry about or do anything with your tablet or smartphone until it is time for payment. Once you have logged into TaxiRadar, picking up and dropping off passengers works just like it always has. The Time On button works the same way it always did. When you pick up a passenger, click the Time On button to start your meter. The Time Off button also works the same way that it always has. After you have driven your passenger to his destination, click the Time Off button to stop the meter. Finally, the Vacant button is now button 1, the same as the Time On button. After you stop your meter, click the first button to vacate your meter. Okay, we are now ready to discuss accepting payment from your passengers. We will first discuss accepting a cash payment. At Time Off, TaxiRadar will automatically display a payment method screen, pictured at left in this video. First, check the passenger count. The passenger number bubbles are indicated by the red arrow and box on this video screen. Next, in order to accept a cash payment, click on the Cash button. This button is indicated by the orange arrow and box on this video screen. After you click the Cash button, simply accept the cash payment from your passenger. In order to print a receipt for your passenger, just click the Receipt button on your TaxiRadar home screen. This button is indicated by the red arrow. Once you click this button, your taxi meter will begin printing the receipt. All right, now let's discuss how to accept a credit card payment from a passenger. Remember, at Time Off, TaxiRadar will automatically display a payment method screen, pictured at right in this video. Again, remember to click the button next to the number of passengers you have driven in this ride. The passenger number bubbles are indicated by the red arrow and box on this video screen. In order to accept a credit card payment, click on the Credit Card button. This button is indicated by the orange arrow and box on this video screen. When you click the Credit Card button, your TaxiRadar program will display a tip amount screen, pictured in this video at right. When the tip amount screen appears, ask your passenger the amount they would like to tip and complete the tip screen. Once the tip has been entered, Click the Charge button. The Charge button is indicated by the red arrow and box on this video screen. After you click the Charge button, your tablet or smartphone will display a yellow screen labeled Swipe Now. When you see this screen, swipe your passenger's credit card from right to left through your Genius mobile credit card reader, holding the card upside down with its back facing away from you. The yellow Swipe Now screen on your tablet or smartphone shows a picture of a credit card being swiped through the swiper in the proper way. After you swipe the passenger's credit card, wait a moment for TaxiRadar to approve the card. If the card is approved, TaxiRadar will display a green Approved screen. If the card is declined, TaxiRadar will display a red Declined screen. If a passenger's card is declined, try the card again, ask your passenger for another card, or request payment in cash. When your passenger's credit card is accepted, TaxiRadar will automatically print a receipt from your meter. Charges larger than $25 require a passenger's signature. For such charges, ask the passenger to sign the back of the receipt. We recommend that you keep the signed receipt for your records. If your passenger would also like a receipt, simply print out a duplicate copy by clicking the Print Receipt button on your TaxiRadar home screen. Alright, this video has just explained the basic operations of TaxiRadar's credit card payment program. The next portion of the video will teach you several additional operations that you may find useful when using TaxiRadar. First, we will discuss TaxiRadar's pre-swipe option. The pre-swipe option is a convenient way to accept passenger payments at the beginning rather than the end of a ride. By pre-swiping your passenger's credit card, you can make processing the payment faster and easier once you have reached your destination. Using the pre-swipe option is completely optional. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to. After you push the Time On button on your meter, a button labeled Pre-Swipe will appear on your TaxiRadar home screen. If you wish to use the pre-swipe option, simply click the pre-swipe button, which is indicated by the red arrow. Once you have clicked the pre-swipe button, simply ask your passenger for his credit card and swipe it through your credit card swiper if you can. If you are driving, you can ask your passenger to swipe the card himself and pass your tablet or smartphone to your passenger. Your TaxiRadar program will accept the credit card when the card is swiped. Once you have reached your destination and click the Time Off button on your meter, simply follow the normal steps for accepting a credit card payment. You will not have to swipe your passenger's credit card again. Finally, we will discuss how to exit your TaxiRadar program. In order to exit TaxiRadar, you must first click on the Menu button. The Menu button has 3 straight lines running across it, and it is located at the bottom left corner of your TaxiRadar home screen. This button is indicated by the red arrow. If you do not see the Menu button on your home screen, don't worry. You may have to click the bottom left corner of your screen in order to make the button appear. Once you have clicked the Menu button, a rectangular black box will appear. The box contains 4 buttons. In order to exit TaxiRadar, simply click on the button labeled Exit on the bottom right side of the box. The Exit button is indicated by the red arrow. Once you click the Exit button, you will have exited out of the TaxiRadar program and the program will close. We hope that this video has been helpful in demonstrating how easy it is to use the TaxiRadar credit card payment program. Thank you for your time and thank you for choosing TaxiRadar.